Greetings, salutations, and welcome to our second deck video for Jaws of Oblivion. So, my mission today, it's Banelord. It had to be Banelord. Let's open up some packs here real quick. So what I had done is we've taken Bloody Hand Chef. We've taken the new Witch, the 3-cost 2/2. There's a premium. We've added Martin, the new dual-color legendary for Scout, the one that summons the Avatar of Akatosh as a second win condition. We just saw the Witch in that upper left-hand corner. Oh, a premium whodunit. I should open more of these on YouTube. I think we'll do this one as the last one here. We won't go through all of them. You guys didn't sign up here for a card crack stream. Let's pull up the deck and take a look at it. Banelord, Jaws of Oblivion. We've got our Bloody Hand Chef. We did draw one of them in premium. I am happy. Bitterfish Witch. We do have one of those in premium. We have 3 Feather Warchief. Mini Banelord. Summon set of creatures health to 1. Martin Septum for potential ramp, and there is a lot of time late game where Banelord isn't using all of its magicka, and so it's an alternative way of getting additional magicka for additional plays. We did pull out our Empire Dread. Okay, step back. This replaced Empire Dread Mage. The 7-cost, 7/5. If you have a creature in both lanes, -2/-2 to a target. Bloody Hand Chef just is a nice way to get a really powerful creature. Combos really well with Sai Sahan, Banelord. It's a late game card. I don't intend to play it as a 2-drop and will mulligan it if it's in my hand. 3 Feather Warchief replaced our weaknesses. Bitterfish replaced our Cereal and our Astrid. I think those were the only switches of note. Let's go ahead and take it to the ladder and see how it performs. Alright, that's going to bother me. Give me 1 second. I got to knock off the premium whodunit. There we go. At the end of the last video, continue ranked versus. That's what we want. We finished ranking to rank 4. I haven't played ranked since then. Banelord can run into issue versus some of the Daedra control, but does have some really good counters to the gates. This is Archer. We don't know what type of Archer we're going to run up against, though. Dr. Dreg, part of me wants it to be a Wound Archer. With Ring to smooth out this curve, 2 into 3, I think I'm okay. SirProok's combo enough that I think I hold on to it. If he has a turn 1 play, I'm in trouble. Because I'll have to play out the Murkwater Witch on Ring, and I'd rather play it out on turn 2. Then we've got Scourge on turn 3. Alright, he didn't have a play. Noodle on turn 3 or 4, so we've got some flexibility in the deck. Our goal is just to control. I'm not really concerned with trying to beat him down. Though the deck has proven to be surprisingly aggro when it needs to be. Alright, so he's not aggro Archer. He would not have missed that turn. So we're just gonna slow walk it. Stare at our premium. Got the flickering of the campfire slightly off card. The nice glow on the top of the skull staff. Skull stave? Skull staff? The Thing. The Thing glowing green. Tempo Spooter. We get curse value, and then when he trades, we get curse value. I want to build up the curses, so I'm going to assume he's just a lethal ping archer. Maybe he's got factotums in here. So this is interesting. I think I grabbed the Drain Vitality because it buffs my later Drain Vitalities. We only run 2 Dark Seducers, though. He's lethal, he's just gonna ping and remove him. Go with the Drain Vitality. Next turn I can ring out Sheer Point and get Curse Value if he tries to flood the board. There's our new Shadow Shift animation again. Still like it. We're not overdrawing, but barely. Let's protect against Vipers. Make him work if he wants to remove it. I'm typically okay until he's broken this rune. The first 2 are just assumed to be card draw. So there is a small chance he's market. He could play the completed contract and rage for 3 more contracts. I'd be okay with a rage that does that, though. So he's going to use the curse, so he's just going to pick up the contract. I can make sure you get removed next turn. So you're not raging, because you would have done that already.
Let's go then. My time.
Flips Baroness. Just not lose any tempo to it. A little bit of it emptying of our hand there, but I think it's fine.
Let's go then.
Banelord does have to watch out for decks that can get infinite card draw like this. I can make him overdraw 1 card at the start of his turn. Because he'll draw up to 9. I can make that 10 and I can break that rune for 11. With any luck, it'll be Journey. Because I am assuming he is a Journey Archer, where he just tries to cycle his cards.
You will die where you stand.
I wish I could kill that. I guess I could have sent 2 and then played this. Yeah, I did have a way of killing it. Overdrew a tiny dragon. I should have looked into killing the Eclipse Baroness to force him into an overdraw.
I do not fear death.
So he knows I've got the curse, so I'm going to imagine we're going to see an Archer's Gambit. Yep.
I'm sure I don't have any idea who took your phone.
I don't think 1 more card is unfortunate enough. Do think I silence you. Then he's either got removal or he doesn't. If we can bait out another crossbow or Archer's Gambit here, that'd be great.
Oblivion with you.
No hard feelings, right?
What have we here? Aha!
Wraith Lurker, not exactly what I was hoping to bait out. We have found all 3 Odin errands. So I guess it's only fair if we start taking advantage of that. I might have to start cycling Camel for some draw. He sends the... I could have cursed that to save 1 damage, but now he has to give us a card if he goes face. We are going to want to get Brynjolf down soon. In case you shadow shifted was why this guy was over here.
Blood running hot.
So he's going to go face and break the rune. Gets Ayla's benefit there.
If I fall, it will reclaim me. I do not fear death.
I might have to pull something back to kill that. Oh, nope. I'm getting the kill. I'm gonna pull back a Camel.
Rise, my servant.
See if we can find a Leaf Lurker. Spooter will have to do. I want something in the lane to contest. And we can make it more powerful via curses.
My arrows fly true.
Another Leaf Lurker. Unfortunately, we're getting tempoed this one pretty hard. We haven't found a Banelord or a second shear point yet. Camel's alive, so I can't necro it back. And playing this Necromancer basically prevents me from getting Galen ever.
Feel the power within you.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work? Behold my power.
Just in case he has a rage, I'm going to trade that off.
The Black Hand sees all.
My hope is we baited out all his lethals, so now Brynjolf can get value.
We must protect our stronghold.
No, you're not going to ping this, are you? Of course not.
You're finished.
There's Galen, so I can play a guilt-free Necromancer.
I will keep TESL's people alive.
Pull back a Noodle. Noodle that off the board. Because Brynjolf's dead regardless either way. And pulling back a Noodle turns off Flame Spear's ping effect.
I can smell your fear.
Now, it keeps us in the game a little bit longer.
Your death is
Oh, and he trades with Camel. That's even better. He didn't need to do that, and that just gave us 4 health we wouldn't have otherwise had.
Behold my
I'm gonna hold the shear point because I don't need to play it. That clears that. I don't like using the Mummify there, especially if Lyris comes down, but it's what we had. With the set to -1 plus shear point, insta-kill. Good job, Gabo. I assume he curses this to save his Dargon. No, curses this. I just need to put a guard down. Doesn't do anything because it's already at 1 health. But not taking 3 when you're at 11 is pretty huge. Oh, looks like we're taking... No, we're not. So I think he forgot that the silence actually leaves that alive. Alright, so you're going to pull back a shear point and eat this. We're in a race to find Drain before he can find Lethal.
What have we here?
No, draw is bad. I find a Banelord or a Necro. Noodle will work. I've seen versions of this deck that run Uprising, and I've been very tempted to put it in. I'm gonna grab another shear point. Because it gives us some shear point redundancy. And the guard in the field lane isn't as important as it would be over here. It's -4.
Behold my...
If I can build up an OTK, I'll do that as well.
This should help.
Do I just deal 10 and say we finish him next turn?
Behold my power.
I'm gonna assume he doesn't have lethal. Almost everything he's had has been reactive.
The forest is more.
And I got greedy. Unless I find a Banelord or a Necro, we're doomed. There's a Martin Septum.
Cannot hide.
No man can deny his destiny.
I should have just waited. I forgot we put Martin in the deck.
I bark and burn. This is interesting.
They won't even see my.
And if we had just waited several turns, could have been fine.
By Arce's bid, stay back.
3, 6, 7.
We must protect our stronghold.
Banelord to clear the lane? You're not a Banelord.
Be silent.
You will die where you stand.
And there's lethal.
By the oath,
I got greedy. We'll see if we can play one more and not get greedy. The biggest pain in the arse with control decks is sitting there for 10 turns going, nope, pass. Nope, pass. And I thought we could make it for 2-turn lethal. And sometimes you can. Most of the time you can. That time we couldn't. Another archer. Alright, so it's almost a full repeat. Unless this one's invade archer. Throw back the war chief, because I kind of want him later. And I'm looking for something to Galen in. Prophecy Bat is a good Galen. Necromancer's what we want to Galen. I'm not Galening either of these, but I guess if he's aggro, that's not the worst. If I need to play him out as a 3-3 body. There's our premium one.
We'll see how they like someone who fights.
So it might be Prophecy Archer.
If I fall,
Banelord's not the worst Galen target. Especially because I'm going to have tools to get to Banelord. He should have a tough time aggroing past us unless he's got excessive amounts of silence in his deck. In which case he'd be a red-focused archer. Bonebow's the only one he could have now. But he could shift it over and continue going face.
as long as I go back.
Nope, fair trade.
Coming to get me. I know.
Use the pet. Make full use of our Magicka. Sets up for a turn 5 play of a Galen and or Bitterfish and. In this case, a Bitterfish to lock that down. Trying to give myself some redundancies here. He's going to get Breakthrough. But it's turn 4 and we've held off any damage face. That's okay in my book. What's he at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're at 6. But he went first, so we are up a card.
Care to join me on the hunt?
There's no rune break on that. Get our ramp, and Banelord is online next turn. He could have a way of pinging face for damage, in which case he gets this trade. 4-4 trades into 3-4. The curse evens it up, though. No. I haven't seen Snaketooth Necklace in control in a while. Or sorry, in aggro in a while. But this also denies the card draw. Galen in them Necros. Not that there's anything a Galen Necro is going to pull at the moment. Ooh, you're going to be good. He's going to have to trade with you. No play from our opponent. I'll grab the curse. I'm not hitting face so that my drain can go face. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Here, little buddy. You get to cook some Elena Bannock tonight. Sheerpoint brought it home for the baby. Just kind of regurgitates it like a bird as the little gobbo sits there dancing around his campfire. What you got, Omega? He is the war hero. That's a noodle. Which one are you gonna kill? That one? Cool. I don't see any reason to play anything. I'm a little curious what he's waiting for. I didn't live. But now, if Dark Seducer can go face, we heal for 7 and we don't break a rune because he goes to 27. Where if we had knocked him lower by 2 damage, that would not be the case. And since we know he's running werewolves, any amount of drain getting us away from that rune break is key. That's a Scalen. Lucky for us, we have Banelords. Look at him grow. I can't target it. That's fine.
That was a mistake.
You got Breakthrough Weapon Rage? I can't play around it if you do. Drain Rage. Get all the health you want, buddy. That doesn't matter a thing to me. So we're going to pull back a Bitter Fish, a Witch. Gives it -1/-1. Viper trades. Curse removes.
Rise, my servant.
I mean, I'd actually rather the guard, right? It does the same thing of -1. Save our curse because I don't need to play it. Let's get to work on that. We survived one relatively low impact rage. We're already back up at 30 hit points.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
I'll cripple you. Behold my power. Death. Repel the Outlanders.
I'm gonna wait and see if I can get more value by him loading the shadow lane up with creatures. This guy's got to get bigger. Needs more salt and tasty stew? Oh, that's glorious. Needs more salt is powerful, is power, and tasty stew is health. Oh, I love that. I had not looked at those buffs before.
I bark and burn. This is interesting. Behold my power. Repel the Outlanders.
I'm in no rush. Maybe I should be defending my face a little bit more aggressively, given the fact that we know he's running rage, but he's trading, so it's fine.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
Anything I want a necro? Card draw.
My scale in shadow. Rise, my servant.
I'm gonna grab Sai here.
Repel the Outlanders.
That's fine. Leaving him at 28 is good. Then... you clear that. Forget, did we Galen in Necros this game? Yes, Galen's on board. We just haven't seen him once, and Galen always shuffles him to the top, so... why would I think to look in... why would I expect to have found one?
Feel the power of the forest. I eat will leave none standing. I smell fresh meat.
I'll play one more. Oh, come on. Over here.
Let nothing through. Close ranks.
You realize you're just gonna eat a Scourge. What's the play over here? I don't feel like I want to use these two yet. That's only -1. I guess I could make that into a teeny tiny. There will be additional Banelords. We're just gonna play out Banelord to prevent the card draw.
Gone. My scales in shadow.
Oh. Viper protection.
Smell the stench of the living.
625. There's an argument that a single Ring of Imaginary Might should be in this deck. Also an argument I should give him a shite ton of cards so we can play Sai Sahan next turn. Just let him flood the board.
Meet your death. I eat will leave none standing. Rise, my servant.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
He gets a Fighters Guild recruit. I have a curse for it. There's our turn. Give him a bunch of cards, but we do have a way of answering a wide board this time, whereas we did not last game. We were also low on health last game. We are not on this game. And we get a win! Alright, so that's been around, I think, a little over 30 minutes. So I think we're going to call it there. 1 loss, 1 win. The first loss was due to a piloting error. Well, due to a patience error. Which is kind of the same thing. I'll make sure I get this uploaded onto Legend decks. As of recording this, there is an issue uploading decks there, so I've got to build it manually. But I'll make sure it gets moved over. Link to that is in the description. Streams, we can be found on Twitch. Currently, well, most days. Most days we are on Twitch. Doing streaming. Tuesdays are our informational days. Sundays are our tournaments. The upcoming tournament we have this Sunday is a Jaws of Oblivion themed tournament. All creatures in your deck must be Daedra or in some way interact with Invade. Interested to see what you guys put together. Prizes are 60 card packs to the winner. Second and third place get 2 card packs each. Hopefully all Jaws of Oblivion. I am awaiting codes. Then 2 random viewers will also be chosen for 2 packs each. So even if you don't want to play, stop in. It's fun time. I think we're going to be doing viewer decks afterwards, so it'll be great. But anyway, take care all. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you on the ladder.